Hello guys, so long time no see, I guess, and this video is just honestly a bunch of study and planning time lapses that I took over the month and never posted, and I didn't want the footage to go to waste, so I just decided to put it all in one video and post it. So here you see a planning time lapse from, believe it or not, February. And at that point I was still living in my old dorm. My setup was horrendous, and I was in an exam prep phase because February is the month of exams at the Technical University of Munich, where I study computer science, in case you needed that information. So here I'm using two planners. First one is a normal planner and the second one is an academic planner. And here I started making flashcards for one of my kind of difficult subjects that I kind of struggled with, although I actually did really like it. But fun fact, I actually failed that exam in February first time, and I had to redo it in, I think, July, because the repeat exam that was supposed to be in either March or April got postponed because of, you guessed it, COVID. And here you can also see that my camera is really not doing well with the lighting. I have no idea what happened and I'm so sorry, but it is what it is, I guess. And the flashcards I actually gave away this semester. I don't need them anymore since I passed the subject, and I figured they could help someone else. So yeah, I'm just making flashcards. And I changed the angle. Go me, you can see a little bit better here what I'm doing. So what I would usually do is write the title of the slide or like a little subtopic on the front, and then on the back write out the concept and explanations. And the way I would just study it was active recall, which is I would see the front of the card and I would try to recall every bit of information that would be on the back. And I also used this card just to study because it was all sorted really nicely with the topics. And yeah, here you can see there is a lot of information in the subject, and it's a lot of theoretical information that you literally just have to memorize, partly understand, but mostly just memorize. And I did a lot of flashcards, is this one for example, where you had to compare stuff. So yeah, I mean, I guess enjoy. And again, I'm so sorry for the horrendous lighting conditions. I remember this day, that was a few weeks before I was going to Paris, so I watched a bunch of like packing videos, because every time I either am planning to buy something or going somewhere, I'm obsessed with watching videos on that topic. And here, you guessed it, I'm continuing making flashcards. I actually kind of miss this apartment. This was a dorm where I had my own kitchen, my own bathroom. It was kind of lonely, but you know, your own kitchen and bathroom, which I don't have in my new dorm, which you will also kind of see in this video. Here I'm doing the tutor exercises to the same subject I was doing the flashcards for, and those are, I just download the PDFs and I try to do the exercises on my own, and then I check in with the answers and see what I got wrong, what I got right, all of the explanations. And yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing here. I think it was like binary numbers or something like that. So yeah, and fun fact, I'm also barely using the touch screen on my laptop anymore, because I got an iPad this summer, so I'm using that. God, this setup is horrendous. Like, I use, from all of the things you see on the table, I only use now, in terms of like technical stuff, the laptop stand and the laptop, like the keyboard. I have a new one, and I don't really use the laptop as a screen anymore because I got a desktop screen. Here, oh, this is fun, this is another day, and here I'm doing a report on some social stuff with a couple of friends. So it was group work for my Ukrainian university, which I graduated from in June, so yay me. And I did take my computer down because my keyboard that is on the table was way too loud and people were complaining in the Skype call. So I had to work with my back hunched over so that I could use the laptop keyboard. And yeah, this report took ages. It was completely useless. It was some kind of like social subject. I don't even remember what it was about anymore. But we had a full like 2-hour Skype call for it. And I think later I continued doing it. And I was also the person who was the best in the group with like languages and stuff, because we were all technical people. So in the end I went through the whole report and fixed some stuff. Here I'm writing an email. I have no idea whom or what I'm doing there, and I'm also periodically distracting myself by answering people on Telegram. Okay, now that I fixed all of the grammatical mistakes we all made, inevitably, I'm back on the call, and I think this is the second report we were doing. And here I had to do a report for another subject, and the fun fact about this report, it was literally you just had to take a few pages from your topic from the book, and you could literally just send the book scan, and that would count as a report. But because I'm a goody two shoes, I did it differently. So I took the book, I let Adobe Acrobat run through it so that it would recognize at least the text. I copied all of the recognized text because it's like you can see it's like a scanned book. And then, I'm so sorry about my camera, I have no idea what was happening there. You can see I'm continuing, this is another day, and I went through all of the things that the Adobe Acrobat got wrong and fixed them, and then after that I also wrote out all of the formulas just using LaTeX in Word. To be quite honest, I'm really proud of that report, like it looked amazing. Okay, so I guess welcome to my new apartment here. This is my new dorm, and at that point it was also really poorly decorated. There was literally nothing. I only bought this like cute stationery stand, and that's about it. And yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing here, if I'm honest. It's probably one of the subjects in another semester, so I moved to my new dorm in April, which means everything I'm doing here is either for my bachelor's diploma in Ukraine, or it's some kind of tasks for my new semester. I have no idea what I'm doing, like I'm so sorry about this angle. I literally I sucked at filming time lapses. But let's see, I'm probably going through some kind of exercises or some kind of programming. It looks like I'm writing only on the right side of the screen. I think I was actually either doing networks or preparing for the exam in July for the subject I was doing the flashcards for before. You can see from this angle much better how horrible my room looks. Like the curtains are just horrible, especially the color. They came with the room. I now have a bit better curtains. I actually only bought them recently. But yeah, I didn't have anything on my table really. Oh yeah, here is a class that was one of the hardest classes I've ever taken, and it's a class kind of known for being really difficult and people not being able to pass on the first try, which I did, by the way, and I feel really good about it. But yeah, this was tutor exercises, and it was at this point everything was online, so the tutor exercises were just basically videos of tutors solving and explaining the tutor exercises so that we can do homeworks and prepare for the exam. So I was just going along the tutor exercises, sometimes coming back to the tasks and taking a pause to understand what was going on there, because the subject was really confusing. Here I also answered some stuff on Telegram, but yeah, I'm going through the exercises, which was really helpful. It was the only subject that had this, and just really if any of the tutors are with, like, if there is some kind of wonder in the world and you're watching this, thank you so much, you're the best. But yeah, I was going through the exercises. Sometimes I would write additional notes or explain something to myself if I didn't understand anything extremely well. So yeah, let's just watch me do that. Oh no, let's not watch me do that. Okay, this is advanced topics of software testing, and I was just doing some exercises to better understand the concept. It was just some unit tests in Java, I think. We actually had beef with the professor in the end of that class because the grading was like just horrible and they refused to publish the solution. So yeah. And yeah, my new dorm has a balcony, which was really nice. And in the summer and early winter, yeah, right, early fall, I used to study there a lot. And here you can see, yeah, me studying. I think here I'm making a report for my presentation and everything for my bachelor thesis presentation, which was in June, and I finished it in June. So yeah, I'm doing all of that here. You can barely see anything. I don't think I could see anything. You can see that I'm gonna go back home now because it was too sunny, and I continued doing it home. And I see a fan addition in the form of a candle. So that's nice to see. God, my room is such a mess at that point. It gets better. You'll see in future videos it gets much better. So I guess this is the end of the video. I mean, like it if you liked it, subscribe for more study and productivity videos. I'm going to try to post a little bit more often and a little bit more organized depending on how much time I have. And yeah, hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next video. Bye!